darling! Welcome back. Today we're going to be checking out some Reginald. This is actually from Reginald, the channel, his second channel. I'm very excited. This is some Warhammer 3, but every projectile is a nuke. You know, I gotta dial in. I gotta be ready for some shenanigans that Reggie is just the master at, to be honest. So everyone dial in, get ready for some silly goofy. I'm very excited. I hope you are as well. If you're new here, please do consider subscribing. It'd really help me out. I'd very, 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 very much appreciate it. Thank you. Are you ready? Let's go.
Nuclear weapons, the topic of much debate. Are they carbon neutral? Do they have feelings? And most importantly, what is the exact payload required to obliterate the continent of Europe? These are all valid questions that I hope to answer in today's video, because we'll be playing Warhammer Total War 3, except I've installed a mod that turns every single projectile into a nuclear missile.
Oh my god!
This simple alteration has a massive impact on the Warhammer universe.
You don't say. You know, I'm not sure who could have predicted that making every single projectile into a nuke could have such a drastic change. I would have never thought, you know? This guy's about to die.
And I don't think I like it, because every squad of archers fires between 60 and 120 nukes. Artillery becomes your worst nightmare, and enemy Gatling guns now have the power to melt my graphics card.
Oh,
in a world where a
no!
novice wizard casts level 7 WMD and flattens an entire city block, I can think of only one faction unhinged enough to not only survive, but thrive in the chaos. Of course, I'm talking about the Greenskins, because we'll be playing as Azhag the Slaughterer, and we're going on a philanthropic mission to destroy all wood elves. Can we survive long enough to burn their forest down, or will they utilize their conniving hippie magic to nuke us back to the Stone Age? There's only one way to find out. But first, I have to tell you something, and this might shock you, but I'm a huge fan of the Warhammer IP. Personally, my favorite faction is the Night Lords, because they're basically Batman if he fought terrorism with terrorism. They also wear necklaces made of fingers and cloaks of human skin, which is a bit hard to explain on a first date. But trust me, they're not actually evil, just unbelievably stupid. In fact, their Primarch let himself be assassinated because he saw it in a dream. If I gave into my dreams, I'd be living in the sewer system, surviving on jars of pickles. It's all a little—
Oh, he's fine. He's got pickles. No, wait, that makes everything right. No, I could survive in the sewers if I had a constant supply of pickles. I would make that work.
Silly, but I love the franchise, which is what caused me to try the sponsor of today's video, Warhammer 40,000 Tacticus.
Oh,
this fast-paced
on
strategy game is
brand!
officially licensed by Games Workshop and set in the grim darkness of the far future, where you can do battle with 80 legendary champions from 18 unique factions. My personal favorite is the Astra Militarum. Forget 100 men versus 1 gorilla. Let's try 2 quadrillion guys with flashlights versus an army of superhuman chaos worshippers.
I remember this. They're called their guns are called flashlights, right? Because they're so like worthless and they don't really do anything. I vaguely it's been so long. It's been so long since we watched the videos, but they're basically just referred to as flashlights. That's so I don't know how to feel about that. I think I would be a little sad.
And when your units inevitably flee, your local commissar will execute them for desertion to boost the morale of the other soldiers. It's all very compelling, but gets even better because Warhammer 40,000 Tacticus has a 4.5-star rating, and with constant updates, you'll always have something to do, either in PvE or PvP game modes. In fact, the game is about to add the Adeptus Custodes. This faction serves as the Emperor's personal bodyguard. They're very tanky, and they specialize in close quarters combat. If you log in between June 15th and 28th, you can unlock Asoth Kumadra as a tank and support unit. So what are you waiting for? Scan my QR code or use the link in the description to try Warhammer 40,000 Tacticus for free. And new players can use code HELLOJULY for 2,000 gold and 50 Blackstone. Thank you, Warhammer. Now back to the video. Alright, here we are in the Warhammer But Every Projectile is a Nuclear Bomb mod. First things first, I want to give credit to Praximus. This is how I found out about the mod. He's a friend of mine and he did a lovely video with it, so by all means, check out his video first. Now, this mod fits into something that I really appreciate, which is playing games under strange or unusual circumstances. If you're not sure what I mean by this, look at my video, Fallout 4, but everything is a car. Doesn't have to make sense.
Dude, that was a good
Doesn't
video.
even necessarily have to be fun. It just has to be weird. And let me tell you, this game gets very weird when everything from a little pebble to an arrow is a nuclear bomb. It changes the game in a very fundamental way. And in the face of that, there are a couple of approaches we can take in an attempt to, you know, gain the edge. But personally, I want to play the greenskins, and the reason is quite simple. They have Doom Diver catapults. Now, the Doom Divers have been replaced with nukes, unsurprisingly, but the fun thing is that you can control the nukes, which means that I can personally pilot a nuclear bomb into a group of wood elves. And that's not more effective, it's not meta, it's just satisfying. And that's all I need right now. So we're going to play Azag the Slaughterer. We're going to start in this area up here. Let's get the settings done. Very hard, very hard. Endgame difficulty, let's just conservatively 1000%. And I'm going to set the endgame crisis to be the Wild Hunt, because the Wood Elves are notoriously known for utilizing ranged units to a very effective degree, and I think it will probably be the most challenging endgame crisis to deal with, especially at 1000% difficulty. So, our goal is to, first of all, survive. Second of all, survive long enough to reach the endgame crisis. Then we're going to burn down all of the Wood Elf forests. And if that doesn't achieve some kind of like personal zen for me, then I don't think anything will. So that's the goal. Survive, kill the Wood Elves. Okay, here we are loading into these mountains just on the outskirts of Empire territory. I think we're going to just make an expedition pretty much south. We need to start working our way towards the Wood Elves so that when they appear, we can kill them promptly. Now, something to consider is that everyone has nukes, but only one person really knows that they have nukes. We know, but the AI, they're just going to play like normally. And in some sense, that's not exactly fair. So what I'm going to do to equalize the playing field is I'm going to declare war on every faction in the game. The rule is just going to be anyone that we can see, we are going to declare war on. So, non-aggression pact, no, declare war. Now, the consequence of this is we will never be safe again, essentially, because everyone in the world has nukes and they want to use them on us, even if they don't know it. We should always, our borders should always be threatened by enemies. That is what I pledge to my citizens.
Oh my god.
But that's all beside the point. Let's just get into our first fight. We're going to go against these ogres, and this is going to be a pretty easy fight because they don't really... they have one ranged unit, and it's very low range. So we could take the decisive victory, but I need you to understand. Because you think you understand what it means for every projectile to be a nuke, but you really don't.
So wait, he's saying that the range is low? Is there a possibility of like misfire? Can it like hit its own troops? I assume not. I assume it's not going to be that silly goofy, but it would be very... Yes! Wait, actually? Ooh, I don't know if it's going to happen. I feel like it wouldn't. I feel like there wouldn't be a reason for it to happen normally. So I feel like it's not going to happen.
Until you've seen it firsthand. And let's start. So we have a massive advantage that we have these rock lobbers. They're now nuke lobbers. And we're going to outrange our enemy quite substantially. So I'm going to get the rock lobbers to disable their ranged units. And then once that's done, we're going in with 60 goblin spider riders. So that's 60 nukes each volley. Pretty disgusting. I don't see his ranged nukes. Oh, that's the first volley of...
Ooh! Does that hit?
First volley of nukes, and that's the thing. None of them hit, but the entire squad just died. I'll get a little cocky. I'll push up with the spider riders, and I'll show you. This is nothing.
Oh my god.
This is nothing. Until my FPS grinds to a complete halt, you have not seen anything. Okay, so these dogs look like they will be a good target. I'm actually going to kind of run back here so my game doesn't crash.
Oh my god!
Yeah. The first time I saw that, I screamed like a little girl. I can't imagine what the ogres are doing right now. So as you can see, the ogre army does not offer a lot of resistance in the face of 60 nukes per second, but it's not going to be a cakewalk forever. Once we encounter armies like the dwarves, for example, they have some great artillery units, the Skaven. It's going to be quite challenging for us to survive.
Oh, there we go.
But for now, doing pretty good. Nothing like 200 kills on some spider riders and 300 on a rock lobber. That is unheard of. 0 losses, too. That's the beauty of nuclear weapons, guys. 0 losses. Now, let's move on and take Karak Ungor. As far as I'm concerned, all of these melee units are really kind of unnecessary. They're only good for auto-resolving, but we really need money more than anything, so I'm going to disband my melee units. Consequence of that is we're going to be fighting a lot more manual battles, but that's alright. First issue we're running into is we actually can't recruit any ranged units, so Kazid Irkolaz, can I just rename this, like, Detroit? Okay, perfect. This is what we want. The Goblin Toolbox. That's going to give us access to the Rock Lobbers. Fort Jakova is controlled by Vikings, and I'm now at war with the Vikings. It's going to be difficult to remember. I have to keep declaring war on people, but I'll do my best. Okay, so let's see. How many people are we at war with again? 1, 2, 3, 8, 9. 9!
Not... How... We just started. We just got here. 9? Wait, what's the max? What's the max for, I guess, the entire, like, board? Because 9 already sounds pretty high, unless everyone's just, like, on top of each other in the beginning. Max is everyone. Okay, listen. I meant, like, number. 100 plus. What? 100 plus? Oh, geez. 250. Oh, my God. Understood.
Not bad for turn 2. All right, we finally have access to
Turn
some ranged
2.
units, so I'm going to start recruiting some error boys on the second army. Grendel, wise Grendel, has just marched him and all of his family members into a nuclear superpower, and they paid the price. That leaves Karak Raziak pretty wide open. I'm going to sack this for some gold. You just got to hit them with the classic sack the settlement for a ton of gold because you're Azhag, and then just go back and take it for yourself anyway. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. We're about to reap what we have sown. Oh my fuck.
Ooh.
Full stack of dwarves and a full stack of undead. Undead don't have access to ranged units, so that's really not a problem. But the dwarves have at least like 6 people with the guns and possibly more. What we have going for us is this is a siege, okay? So we have siege towers, and you bet your ass those siege towers are shooting nukes. So we will just see what happens.
They're also sieging Detroit, and I feel like Detroit can handle that. You guys seen? You can't have shit, Detroit, but you try, and you're gonna get fried.
What kind of scrap upgrades can I get? Armor piercing. Oh, this is great. Range. I can increase the range on these error boys for 30 scrap. 20% range? Yeah, that could definitely make the difference. All right, this is interesting. It's actually giving us a Pyrrhic victory on this siege, but I'm not satisfied with that. I actually have a morbid curiosity and maybe like a suicidal curiosity of what will happen, so I want to fight this. The bad news is we're doing an AI siege battle, so you just know they're going to deploy half their people up here and then half their people back there. Okay. Oh, actually, it's even worse. Half there, fucking 30% there, 20%. They're so annoying. Fuck these people. The good news is I think with our ranged upgrade, our error boys will be able to blast him before he can blast us. I'm going to man both of these towers with some archers, so this is like a really good overlapping zones of death. We just need to man as many of these guard towers as we can, because they're going to fire nukes, and they represent like our best chance of not dying painfully. Let's start the deployment, start the battle. Let's just see what happens. Try to get my towers to target his ranged units.
Oh, that's
yeah, you know what?
instant.
I think we're gonna be just all right. Okay, his range units. Okay, they're getting in range now, though. They're gonna be able to. They were gonna be able to shoot. Wait, these ones maybe? No, they're broken. Okay, well, Ungrim himself is doing pretty good, all things considered. I mean, he hasn't killed himself yet. Oh my god.
So wait, when he sieges, is it not the same? When he takes like a city, why is this be different? Because if it's like this, then wouldn't he just not be able to ever get a city?
Now look, I know you're watching this and you're thinking, Reggie, this is broken. I can't believe you're abusing the game like this.
It's Reggie. I fully can see him abusing every game like this. Oh, it's auto resolve, can bypass it. Oh, noted. Thank you.
Don't worry. This is going to be our fate whenever we attack a, That was like a minigun of nukes coming off the wall. Holy shit. Was that heroic? Was it heroic to incinerate that many people? To scorch their shadows into the goddamn mud? Anyway, point is, when we have to attack a settlement with walls and siege towers, it's gonna suck. So just, we'll laugh it up while we can.
Okay, so we'll get there.
We survive. I'm gonna get a third army. This is like highly inadvisable for turn 5, but we just need more people. It's just that simple. I might recruit some heroes because we're gonna need like an advanced warning system when people are marching on us. I mean, I'm going to always assume people are coming to kill me, but I need confirmation of where. We have 3 territories right now. We can defend 3 territories, so I'll try to just focus on sacking from here on out. These people, you know, they don't understand. We're trying to save them from the Wood Elf menace. Like, you think the orcs are bad, just wait until the fucking 1000% difficulty Wood Elves show up with...
Yeah, but they're not gonna know that. Come on now.
...exclusively ranged armies. It's not gonna be good. Okay. Where do I want to go from here? Oh, look at that. Vlad von Karstein, you're at war with me now. You don't get a say in the matter. I'm just killing you. So I'm terrified to actually explore outward, because it's just gonna, like, exponentially expand number of people that want to kill me. We're gonna push out from Detroit, because our enemies are gonna have a hard time getting past us anyway. And I'm gonna try to abuse the undead, because they don't really have ranged units. What are they going to do? No! Okay, the undead, they feel pretty confident about their chances killing us. You know what? I'll fight it. I'm just curious to see how this will go. And by curious to see how this will go, I really just mean I want to nuke 500,000 skeletons all at once. I'll keep both hands on the table. Don't worry. It's not going to get weird. A couple of guys nuking each other. The only thing I'm a little worried about is him maybe getting behind me with, like, some bats or something. When melee units get on your ranged units, things go to shit very quickly. First volley of nukes are flying. Gonna just hide from my own nukes to save my FPS a little bit. Watch from behind this rock. Oh, looks spectacular. Fantastic. He's trying to, like, fill the gaps, but I'm making the gaps faster than he can fill them, so it's not good. Now, the bats are still alive. We gotta worry about the bats, but, I mean, I'm just having fun killing everyone. Let's just cut the head off this snake and be done with it.
This feels like, God mode. When there's different games that just lets you go through in a God mode and be, well, a god, overpowered and everything else. I think that's just what this is for now. And then eventually it's gonna turn into God mode versus God mode. And that's when it's gonna get interesting.
Actually pretty impressive he survived all that. Oh no. Oh, the bats are making a run for it. They're closing the distance. We have to nuke the bats before they land.
No!
Uh-oh. Stop.
No!
I nuked myself a little bit. That's what happens with this mod. You get a little cocky and then you nuke yourself. The fun thing is even the magic spells like this like firebolt or whatever is now a nuke. Oh, it's several nukes actually.
My
It was a
God.
shotgun of nukes. Terrific. Well, yeah, we won. That's in case you couldn't, you know, extract that information from 25 WMDs going off. I'm very tempted to attack the Silver Pinnacle, but I think I know that's not going to go well, so I'm just gonna go back home. Go back to Detroit. Jesus Christ, I leave for 5 seconds to go drink some toilet water, and I return to Wolfram Hairwig trying to kill me. What would the day-to-day consequences be of every projectile being a nuke? I mean, probably there would be no day-to-day. I think everyone would be dead, but
yeah,
sneezing is a death sentence. Pissing is a death sentence. I guess shitting is that a projectile? Yeah, any bodily function, basically, you're dying. And you know what? I will declare a Waaagh. I will. I'll target Karak Kadrin. So if you're not familiar with how the Waaagh works, you and the fellow orcs, you get all geeked up, you're all fucking gooning and, you know, whatnot, and eventually it reaches a critical mass where you're all just screaming at the top of your lungs, beating your chests, and you get right worked up and you want to just kill something. So you decide what you want to kill, and then you dedicate that, you know, like this performance is dedicated to either Mork or Gork. Now, Mork gives us missile strength, and Gork gives us weapon strength. I guess I'll go for missile strength.
Right?
It gives us 20 turns to successfully capture that location, and while that's happening, it basically recruits a bunch of free units for us. It's actually, I think, honestly, the orcs are probably the strongest faction in the game, just based on this mechanic alone. It's getting ridiculous. Let's kill Wolfram with Azag. Okay, this is a valiant defeat, but the game doesn't really know what it's talking about, so we're gonna have to fight it out. Oh shit, am I getting too close? Who am I kidding? They are not shooting back anytime soon. These poor reinforcements. I can only imagine what they're hearing as they're over this hill, like marching towards the battle sites. Just one man screaming at the top of his lungs as everyone else is.
Oh no! No, that's so bad, dude. They're just coming to help. They're like, we have orders. We're on the way. Don't you worry. And then just, if you crest that hill, You want to keep walking forward? You gonna go to war? Because I don't think I'm going to war. I think I'm gonna turn tail.
Battle sites, just one man screaming at the top of his lungs as everyone else is turned to ash. I installed this mod. I tested this mod. I knew what I was doing every step of the way, but still I am horrified by what I have done. This is truly an Oppenheimer moment. Wolfram Herwig gives that bomb head. We call him Sloppenheimer.
Oh my god.
What the fuck is going on with the textures? Oh man. Rest in peace, Sloppenheimer. I'm curious, you know, if you guys have a more thoughtful strategy for how you would approach this world, this, you know, post-nuke world, leave it in the comments. That is me engagement farming and also being curious what you have to say, which is the best of both worlds. Let's try this quest battle. Yeah, the Crown of Sorcery. Normally, you don't do quest battles this quickly, but I don't know, when I have nukes, I feel a certain confidence. Okay, this could be challenging. So, the dogs are very fast. The trolls are even a little, you know, spry. Let's fight it. Let's just fight it and see what happens.
Are we gonna get humbled already? I do like the confidence. You gotta keep pushing the envelope until you get absolutely belt to ass, but we might be getting close.
Okay, long story short, we're attacking some kind of undead city to steal from them. Classic Detroit resident behavior. I mean, I've been around the block one too many times to really be, like, surprised by these quest battles. I'm almost certain, almost positive, that they will attack us from behind. Dem Armored Mugs is in the way of our loot. Damn straight. Oh, some reinforcements already showed up. It's Felix Hopped Anderson and a bunch of bats that just spawned in and fell out of the sky instantly. Okay, this is the issue. The undead are coming behind us now. Again, undead, so no ranged units. That's great. Those dogs are dead. Someone just put a goddamn bullet in this dog.
Oh my god!
All right, the dogs have been neutered, been chemically castrated. The power of nuclear fission. Oh shit. Oh no! They've got Vargeist. This is really bad. These are flyers that will probably not die in one volley, unlike the bats. Okay, so I'm gonna need the spider riders to really put in some work here. Okay,
I mean, they're not really moving forward too much. They're doing like a, I don't know if they're trying to regroup or what.
Next volley for the Vargolfs or the Vargeists. Oh shit, and Paul Anderson or whatever the fuck this guy's name is, he's running straight down the, okay, he's
he turned.
Things are going all right. We're gonna be okay. Okay, nuked myself a little bit there, but I think the primary issue has been taken care of. Let's turn our attention to the undead back here. Yeah, that's fine. The trebuchets will finish that off. In fact, I'll turn one of them around. Oh shit, Paul's back. I'm gonna take all of my trebuchets, and they're being attacked by that monster. I just have to make sure I don't nuke myself. Fuck, I'm nuking myself! Fuck!
Oh, that one was bad!
Damn these spider riders. I should have turned off fire at will. This is terrible.
Oh no!
We're going to win, but at what cost? What the fuck? No! They just nuked themselves. How? What is happening?
Oh
this
no.
is terrible. This is really bad. Okay, so the only thing that survived is one rock lobber. Terrible. Well, it's just Azhag now finishing off some chaos spawn. This should be no problem, but damn. The margin of error is very, very thin when you're handling like 150 nukes at a time.
It's okay, you gotta... Are you gonna kill that man? Are you about to kill your guy? Are you about to I was gonna say it's a learning curve. I was about to say it's a learning curve, but are you about to kill your guy?
Nice.
Okay,
really nice.
okay,
yeah.
okay.
No, that's great. Yep, check my phone for 2 seconds, nuke myself. Classic Warhammer moment. My editor was asking me a question about a naked man that covers himself in shaving cream. That'll get my attention every time, I won't lie.
Oh my God.
Also, fucking hilarious. I probably shouldn't be saying this publicly, but in my Discord server, I made a rule, and this should have been a rule for a while. The rule is, if you ban someone, you have to post a photo of, like, a screenshot of why you banned them. So, like, if they posted some, like, really fucked up thing, you need a screenshot of that. It's just, like, basic evidence. And that's a great rule, but what it has resulted in is now the private mod-only chat is just flooded with, like, photos of naked black men.
Oh my
like,
God!
dicks and stuff. It's terrific. is like I wake up at 6 a.m. to
Oh
a black man's ass staring at me. It's really nice. It's the price of keeping the peace, I guess. Anyway, we won that quest battle, and we've been rewarded with my screen freezing, so let's just take a moment to appreciate that. Oh, okay. That's cool, too. Game crash. Fellas, that crash caused me to enter a bit of a fugue state, and I'm pretty sure I didn't speak for the next 7 hours of recording. So please enjoy a politically acceptable montage that summarizes what happened.
Oh my god! Ooh!
What do we hit? Oh! Oh! Fucking smoked
nice. Oh, careful! Oh my god.
Actually miraculous to be at war with everyone and just watch that turn timer like tick by. No one's doing shit. Everyone's too afraid. You know what I started doing recently? And I don't know if this is like possibly a bad sign that I'm like developing antisocial tendencies, becoming like detached from reality or something. Now that the weather's warming up, we're getting a lot more, like when you walk around outside, there's a lot more people like, oh, sign my petition, or like donate to this thing, or like, oh, do you want to try this product? Just people waiting on the side of the street to like pester you. And I've started having a lot of fun just making up excuses for why I can't do the thing. The rules are only one sentence, you can't stop walking, and don't even look at them. Like, someone will approach me, they'll be like, hi, do you want to donate for this charity? And I'll be like, no, thank you, I'm gay. Anything like that.
Wait, can I do that? Is that just... Should I just... Ma'am, can you... No, sorry, I have the gay. Sorry, no, I'm late for my gay party. Like,
I think the last one I did was I have to go take a shower, which was like not wrong. It's just like a weird contention to raise. I recommend you guys try it. It's a great way to get over, like, if you have social anxiety, like just telling a stranger that you're gay on the street. That'll do it, man. Now,
dude, I could not. I don't know. I don't like talking to people. I don't like talking to people, but I don't like being like rude. And it's not rude to not like engage, right? But my southern that is like in my soul, I have to stand there and I have to listen. And I might still like politely say no, but like I'm so bad about being in a situation or like in a conversation with a salesperson or like whatever else. I don't walk away, even though I want to, even though I don't want their product. I don't walk away. I hate it so much. It just makes me so uncomfortable. I'm at a stalemate. Because like if I walk away, I'm being rude, but I just kind of like sit there and I'm like, oh, no, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. And no, thank you doesn't work. I can't just stare them down. I can't. I'm too awkward.
Now that we're back on our feet, I got to work pushing south toward the Wood Elves. This resulted in a war against the Skaven, which are highly dangerous sociopaths, and also a war against the Undead, which are a collection of drooling idiots without any nukes. Kind of a mixed bag, man. It took me a while to kill them. So instead of showing you everything, I've isolated the moments of my greatest suffering for your consideration.
Aw,
oh,
thanks.
Fuck. Oh, fuck. This is actually terrible. Creepus has ambushed us. You know, the funny thing is, too, is usually these ambushes start with, like, you're marching through the fucking forest or whatever, and then, like, someone will shoot at you. And that's what, like... Yeah, okay, they're already shooting. They're already shooting! Fuck, fuck, fuck! Oh, Jesus! Oh, God!
Oh!
Oh! It was close. You know, at least it was close. Oh, fuck! Oh, shit! Fuck, fuck, fuck! Oh, shit! Oh, he spawned. I'm choking on my own arrogance. Oh, man. Oh, no, no, no! They got the nukes off! Holy shit, they got the nukes off! I was worried you'd come back. Alright, well, very interesting tactic the Skaven have decided to employ here. Instead of using their siege catapults to kill me, they're using them to hide in the forest over here, out of my reach, and make me wait an entire hour for the fucking timer to run out, just so I can escape this hell. They've transitioned from conventional warfare to psychological warfare, and it is absolutely killing me. I have 20,000 supplies. Why is this possible? Well, there you have it. A fucking draw. Are you happy?
W.
Are you happy, Throt the Unclean?
W.
You freak? Stupid as hell. I hate your guts, Throt. I have seen Vlad attempt, like, every variation, every possible combination of units in an attempt to take a settlement garrison, and he never even comes close. This guy's terrible. I'm not even fighting manually. He's just genuinely losing to garrisons in auto-resolve. He's just getting destroyed. He came back for more. Like, what the fuck? Again, there's 3 people. No, stop. Vlad is the unbustable nut. Like, he can't get off without being thoroughly and completely cucked. It's crazy.
Oh my God.
We're back. We're doing a little bit more recording here. You know what? Last night I was laying on the bathroom floor, reflecting on my situation here, and I was curious why no one was really infringing upon my sovereignty as a nation. I mean, we've declared war on everyone, but no one has invaded the Holy Land of my mountain territories.
The Holy Land of Detroit.
And I think it has occurred to me that they implicitly understand the Samson doctrine. Under any circumstance where you invade Israel, they have a doctrine where they're like, we're just going to nuke everyone. Like, every nuke is leaving before you can officially take control of our country. And I think that the AI fear me in a way that they probably didn't even understand that they could. I think that they have developed, at the age of 31, they have learned the skill fear.
He's pegged! He's cocked!
Anyway, let's recap here. We're going to take Altdorf, then we're going to go into a Waterfall Palace, and we're going to try to take that. Now, I checked my recordings. The Endgame crisis should trigger somewhere around the mid-40s, so I think there's actually probably a pretty good chance that we timed this properly. That is a shit auto-resolve, so we're going to wait that out, and I think we can pass the turn. Valiant defeat at Nuln. Oh, yeah, I almost let you have this, Dirthu. I almost gave up, but then I realized I have walls and a siege tower, and you just have, sorry, as soon as I said the word gay, I had a cum town bit stuck in my head, and that really stun-locked me there.
You're gay. Pull over. Get out of the car with your penis out.
That's what happens when you watch too much cum town, and then you just get these word associations. Completely ruins you mentally. You're on a date with some girl. She says anything about, like, October... Fuck, when did they blow up all those people? October whatever, and then you think of the Blue Chew ad, it's all over. There's a very classic Cumtown advertisement where their advertiser was Blue Chew, which is basically like off-brand Viagra. And they were like, yeah, I'm pretty sure the guys that did that, like, terrorist attack, they were on Blue Chew. They were on their, like, gliders on Blue Chew. Oh, fuck, I'm over here talking about erectile dysfunction medication. Surprise, surprise, the enemy starts winning. Okay, good news is Dirthu's definitely...
What is Reggie's brain? What is happening? How did we get here? This is a new level of Reginald. This is insane.
Not going to survive this, but bad news is we lost about 50 people. Unnamed orcs. I guess I can live with that. Anyway, yeah, they lost their Blue Chew sponsor after that. All right, we have successfully defeated an army of trees. That's very promising for our well, that's very promising for the whole world, because if we start losing territories, Samson Doctrine, we're just going to let those nukes fly.
Oh my
Vlad
days.
Is attacking again. Vlad is dying again. Vlad is the most flaccid of all of the factions right now. Vlad needs to get that Blue Chew sponsorship, actually.
Oh my God.
Okay, Azhag finds himself against...
He's trying his best.
2 full armies. Okay. I think I can fight this. I don't have time to waste here, because now there's like, extra people, so we'll just fight it. Now, the kind of annoying thing here is the enemy reinforcements are coming in right on the flank. That could be challenging. I think that they have some cavalry, so if they come in really hard and fast, I wouldn't like that. I would not like men to come hard and fast.
You can't relate. Gotta be honest with you, Reg. I'm actually quite in favor of that.
On me. So I'll put some squigs in the forests as kind of scouting units. I will take several archers and establish a defensive formation on the flank. And these other archers, same thing. Trebuchets straight down the middle, Azhag flying over top. I think this will be fine. I've said that before, like every nuclear disaster in this entire video. I think this will be fine. Not terrible, not great, you know, just it's chill. Oh, Azhag's about to eat some fucking Outrider nukes. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, God. No! Oh! Oh! Oh, I get, like, physically ill when this shit happens. The Outriders fired bullets at Azhag, but then they ended up falling over here. Oh, man. We did some crazy damage to the enemies, but their reinforcements might fucking kill us. My reinforcements have arrived. Okay, actually, with reinforcements, we might be able to pull this off. Let's just put these guys, all my melee units, I'm going to put them in the woods, and I'll try to flank with them, I guess. I think my best chance is going to be to use the Gaze of Mork to try to soften up their archers before they get to me, because that's the only thing I have that can outrange them. So, okay, we're going for it. This is going to be our first Gaze of Mork. About to hit them. We need a big connection here. Oh, that's nice. Let's just fucking scare the shit out of them. Let's get a full orc charge from the tree line onto these goddamn crossbowmen from the flank. Like, they're not gonna see it coming. Oh, and also I'm nuking you. Yeah, this will be funny. See how they react to this. Now the orcs are coming out of the trees. Oh shit, guys, redirect. Put the skirmish mode on. They're trying to block them with this, lot of people. These halberds. Oh god. Oh, their hero got me. Bastards. So who can play at this game as I nuke myself? If these units cost anything at all, I'd probably be a little bit upset, but I mean, we're fine. Why do I feel like this Gaze of Mork is gonna hit the... Why would you shoot it if there was no line of sight, dude? I mean, I'm saying that to myself as much as I'm saying it to the AI, but like, what the fuck? Anyway, we're winning. That's what victory looks like, boys.
Don't even worry about it.
Most people don't want to admit it, but it looks like killing thousands of your own people accidentally with nukes. That's what makes a real general. Okay, well, yeah, I mean, that's fair enough. A relatively Pyrrhic victory. We'll take it, though. I think Azhag comes available, like, next turn anyway, so whatever. Okay, so I'm going to start moving Rachnik towards the Wood Elf target as well, because I'm not sure that Azhag is going to be able to do it by himself. You know, he's got a reputation for dying lately. $10,000 for a peace treaty. Holy shit. No. You gotta stay hungry, guys. Don't let those... You see, the Changeling represents corporate America, and he wants to buy your integrity. And we just can't let that happen. You gotta stay impoverished, and that's how you stay connected to the real you. Could Hemingway have done all the cool writing he did if he wasn't so depressed and blew his head off? Like, probably not. If he took that... A Nike sponsorship, it's all gone. Kemper bad. Ah, you bitch.
I don't have words.
We'll try this. I really don't want to lose my main stack. Although, what does a main stack even mean in these circumstances? It's like, oh god, I really don't want to lose my level 1 archers and fucking chemotherapy rock lobber. Yeah, so we do actually have one functional trebuchet, which is nice. Let's start deployment, see what we're looking at. Okay, yeah, they're advancing. Nothing too crazy. We do have a trebuchet, which is nice, but of course we're gonna run into like a range issue. So I gotta hit them with the Gaze of Mork. I think I can hit them from here. Please don't nuke yourself, please,
no.
Brother. Okay, good. Okay, there go the Pistoliers.
Don't ever speak it into existence.
Okay, my Feral Wyvern is just freaking out. He's having a spastic episode in the back, but that's fine. We don't really need him that much. Let's shoot this guy out of the sky.
Dude, everyone's low.
Please kill them. Please kill the Pistoliers. You outrange them. Fuck. Yes? Okay.
Oh,
all right.
okay.
God is good. God is good. All right, enemy reinforcements are coming onto the map now. I'm sure they're loving what they're seeing. Like, who are we reinforcing? All those radiation victims? All right, now I just have to stop myself from doing my classic triple speed and make mistakes maneuver that I'm well known for.
That was big.
You might look at this and say, Reggie, this mod is way too easy. You're just rolling everyone. And the answer to that is like, yes, it's mostly just for fun. But really, I'm not even fighting against the enemies as much as I'm fighting against my own stupidity and, like, inability, my own irresponsibility, I think.
Yeah.
I actually used to work around nuclear materials before doing YouTube, and we had to wear little badges that would monitor how much radiation exposure we had, you know, because you don't want to get cancer. I knew the job wasn't for me because I knew I wasn't responsible enough to be around radiation, because one day they, like, checked my badge and they were like, Reggie, you have 11 times the allowable limit for a normal person. I was like, oh, fuck. That doesn't sound...
Ah, shoot, dude. Oh, man. Darn.
Oh, good. I think I might have ingested radioactive iodine. I'm not sure. I might have. But at least...
Yeah?
I'm sorry, I can't find the silver lining. The Vikings are trying to kill us. Look at this stupid bastard. Who puts, like, what is that, like 12 eye holes in your mask? What are you, a goddamn spider? Fire in these horsemen? It's my only chance. The horsemen just shot their volley. You don't need to, ugh!
Oh,
Damn
no.
it. I don't need you to assume a nice, tidy firing formation. They're like, okay, everyone get in single file lines. We're throwing nukes at each other. Just fucking do it. So the enemy reinforcements are some wagons over here, but I bet if I put, like, one unit of infantry, the wagons will just nuke themselves as soon as they come in. Marius Leitdorf, parentheses, confident. Yeah.
Oh, please let it change.
Unshakable, this Marius guy. You're not even enacting a battle plan. He's just darting around erratically in a nuclear wasteland. Guy should be court-martialed.
Oh!
They did it. They nuked themselves. Alright, well, that is definitely a victory. Alright, so this is the Battle of, Altdorf. Spectacular.
Okay.
We've got enemy reinforcements coming behind us and on the flank. That's what you want. When you're an artillery commander, you want the enemies coming from all sides. For sure. Come get some
it'll be
shit,
great.
Carl. You freak.
Oh, no!
He was really there 1 second, and then he wasn't. The Battle of Altdorf. Pyrrhic victory for the Greenskins. Oh, fucked
was
up
so
way
fast.
to refer to a species. Oh, the Greenskins. I mean, I could imagine applying that to some other rate. That wouldn't go over well. Okay, there we go. Call of the Wilds. So this
Get
is our
moving on.
warning. In 3 turns, we're going to hit the endgame crisis. Closing in. We're closing in. The noose is closing on the Wood Elves now. Piss off, dude. You bring nothing to the table. You just show up and fucking lay a big fucking Cleveland steamer on the dinner table, and you think that entitles you to my attention. It does not. He comes over here, he's got what? Some fucking Slayer pirates, some miners, mildly interested in the Iron Drakes, but other than that, this is gonna be a boring battle. That's what this mod
That's a
quickly
lot of
devolves into, is
people.
just like being upset at the AI for not knowing what it's doing. I've given like a caveman access to like generative AI, and then I'm getting mad that it doesn't know like what that means. Okay, well, that was very interesting, dwarves. Thank you for showing me this. Oh, look, their commanders.
They're doing
He's
their
pushing.
best.
He's going for it. He's taking his cock out in the middle of the frozen lake.
Oh my god.
He's dead. Well, there you have it, the wild
Okay, so now it actually like starts, right?
hunt. Now, that might not sound so bad. A couple of drug-addled hippies getting unionized, but I'll show you what we're working with here. Yeah, so this is basically the birth of the world's greatest nuclear superpower. We'll just call them the United States, because we are looking at about, geez, I don't know, that's got to be at least a dozen armies just for Orion, 3 armies for Durthu, 4 here, 4 over there. This is filthy. This is disgusting. I hate this. The good news is I don't think they have siege towers, but they have something much worse, which is like any Wood Elf unit. Truly disgusting. With the endgame crisis finally triggering, we're in the last stretch of our holy mission. By this point, we've got a fairly sprawling empire and a
Ooh.
solid economy. Now we just need to fight our way into these magical forests and burn them down to win. However, with basically every faction trying to kill us, this will be easier said than done. Oh, gross.
There's a couple people
okay,
mad.
Durthu is leading attack. So, Jesus, this is how hated we are. The humans are working together with the beast men, working together with the Wood Elves, 2 different Wood Elves, to kill us at Altdorf. And you know what the fucking funny thing is? They're still going to lose. Fuck. That's Altdorf. Christ, they took Altdorf. Yeah, things are in a bit of disarray at the moment. This kind of sucks. It's not so bad, though. Ugh. I
That's
couldn't finish
crazy.
that sentence when this came onto my screen. Okay, so recapping things, we are getting absolutely annihilated by the wood elves. Just look at it. I don't even have words. It sucks. So what I did is I took a little break and I watched some footage of the Vietnam War and I tried to, channel the spirit of Robert McNamara into my body. And I've come up with a plan. This isn't about winning fights. It's about killing wood elves. And if I get 3 trebuchets and I use them to kill 2,000 wood elves, that is a net positive, big net positive for the greenskins. Because I can replace my trebuchets way quicker than they can replace 2,000 wood elves. So what I need to do is we need to create like a trebuchet factory, and every turn, like 1 or 2 new armies, just building them, 3 trebuchets, sending them off into the no man's land. They're gonna go in there, it's a suicide mission, but they're gonna kill a bunch of wood elves.
So they're just gonna wear them down, slowly but surely. I mean, does that work? I guess losing a battle, as long as you're not losing cities, isn't really the problem. I guess that's fine. It depends maybe how quickly he can churn them out, and then you're gonna have to whittle everything down. I feel like that's gonna be a very uphill battle, honestly.
1-2 armies. And if I can sustain that with, I don't know, my bank account of $186,000, then over enough time we should wear this down eventually. Nuln is under attack by Carl. All right, so this is the Siege of Nuln. I'm over here talking about male prostates while organizing my units, but that's okay. Light them up. Oh, you love when they all pick different targets. That's it. The entire army's dead. And Carl's over here getting killed by some goblin archers. That's what God intended. Oh, he's closing the distance, though. Can he close the distance before another volley? Go, boys, go! Oh, no.
Nice.
50-50, we traded. All right, that's nice. And see, that's it in a nutshell. Since we have nukes, we can wipe out massive armies with like very little loss, and that's what we need to do against our shitty enemies.
It seems like so far it's been that he takes out more of his own units. Like, yeah, there's been some fights that he's gotten bested on, but a lot of it is just his AI or his, like, I guess, targeting of stuff being not good. Like, that's gotta be frustrating. Even if you're the one, like, taking control of it and piloting, if it's still, like, slightly stupid, that's gotta be the real annoying bit. Because it's going to get worse. So if you're fighting the armies that can, like, kick your ass, and your AI is kicking its own ass, then it's gonna become a really big problem.
All right, Azhag is my big boy army. Big boy Azhag. Let's kill a bunch of random Nuln guys. This is nice. This is like pulling up weeds before they become like a big problem.
That's a big
annoying
boy.
Little wood elf stack here. I think we may as well. Like, Azhag's probably the right guy to deal with it, so we'll go for it. Valiant defeat. I'm gonna just see what the map looks like. Oh, should be pretty doable, I want to say. All right, let's begin the battle. What the fuck?
Oh no!
No!
Oh, this is bad.
Oh my god, what the fuck was that? That was nuts. That was like a rocket battery hitting me. Jesus Christ.
That was some insane
that made me rethink
range.
Everything. I just don't know if I can win now. Yeah, that was nuts, man. Holy shit. It's this guy, Tala, the hybrid weapon specialist, range 250. That is dangerous. Ooh. How are you hitting me from this range? It's another hybrid weapon specialist. Absolutely gruesome.
That's like the entire map.
This is bad.
Oh.
Valiant defeat. And actually, for how many units I deployed there, I really didn't kill that many wood elves. That was tough. I thought I was leading a strike force against the wood elves. Now they just pop over the other side looking like this. So needless to say,
it's not looking good.
They've killed Grom too. God, They massacred.
Oh my god!
I know we're throwing nukes at each other, but this was overkill. So here I was, walking with the boys.
Oh no!
When suddenly... oh, god damn, I hate the wood
Oh, that
elves.
that
These
hurts.
are my least favorite people to interact with. Ah, there it is, the famous wood elf out of nowhere nuke. I've heard so much about. I wonder what my neighbors think sometimes, I won't lie. I'm over here screaming no and like pounding my fucking fist on my desktop at like 3 p.m. in the afternoon. Like, they must think I'm like a drug addict or like a gambling addict that just lost it all. Reggie,
Oh, probably.
what if every turn you had to fight 6 siege battles? The thing that you complain about in every fucking video. That's the bread and butter. That's what we're doing for this one. It's all siege battles. Oh!
Oh!
Where did you come from? Oh!
What the fuck?
I've been getting my ass kicked for the last 20 turns and I'm strength rank 9. That's fucked up. I yearn for the days when I was fighting Vlad von Karstein. He was just losing to the same garrison over and over again for 30 turns. All right, this is a big recap. We're now on turn 79. If I'm not mistaken, we have probably montaged the past 9 hours of recording. So I'm just going to summarize it for you really quickly. We came down here to kill the Wood Elves. They came up here to kill us. Back and forth battle for about probably 8 hours. We ground like 50% of their military to dust against Feildorf, Nuln, and Altdorf, which we no longer have. Then I adopted this stance of like spamming armies in ambush stance and trying to, you know, jump the Wood Elves basically, but they're really resilient against that. Then my third idea, which is kind of where we're at right now, I was fighting Morghur Shadowgave, and he had 95% missile resistance. So I was like, this gives me an idea. What if I tried to make Azhag basically bulletproof? I managed to find a way to make this work using weapons, armor, and legendary lore traits. So by combining a bunch of ward save with physical resistance on all of these items, I was able to get quite a lot of missile resistance and damage reduction. Long and short of it is, nukes count as projectiles, which fall under physical damage and missile resistance. Azhag is like 95% able to survive a nuke. Now, we're all caught up. The plan is, if we look at things, the Wood Elves have, you know, their armies, they've still got a few. But this is way better than what we started with. We've managed to, you know, kind of...
Yeah, because right here is where, like, the massive flux of them was, right? They're still sprinkled around, but yeah, this is miles apart from what it was.
Grind them out, and we're on the back foot because they took all of our fortresses, but with a bulletproof man, I think we have a chance. So we're going to reorganize for a big push against the Wood Elves and hopefully go in there and burn all of their stupid little hovels to the ground. You may be thinking, Reggie, so what? You're bulletproof. Like, what does that, like, functionally mean? What are you going to do with that? I think I'm just going to be able to dive bomb the Wood Elves and they'll probably nuke themselves and then I'll survive it. That's pretty much all I'm hoping for. That all sounds great. Now we just have to do it. There's Orion. There's the man of the hour. Let me see if I can bait someone into these ambushes by, like, putting, oh, look at this lone army by himself. Hope no one attacks him. Ooh, my army was spotted before it could spring its ambush.
Ooh.
I mean, yeah. Okay, medium casualties. A couple of wolves die to kill Orion. Perfect. Okay, we just beat Orion in a battle. Now he's trying to heal all of his guys in these woods over here. And, like... Buddy, of all of the things that are not going to happen, that is right at the top of the list. You don't realize you're right next to about 500 cannibalistic goblins. Bro is surrounded. He's about to get that sweet gangbang.
Oh my god.
I can't sacrifice that many goblins. Bring more in. We need more. Yeah, get in there. 10 on 1 this man. Pyrrhic victory, medium casualties. Alright, whatever. Orion has fallen. Terrific. Okay, Durthu, you dumb shit munching fucking idiot. I'm sorry.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
The past 30 turns have been very hard, okay? Very hard on me emotionally. Don't have a positive opinion of the Wood Elf populace. Anyway, Durthu's dead. Let's leave it at that. I'm very pleased with his death. Every turn, we're getting killed less by the Wood Elves. Oh, what the fuck are you doing here? Just when you get a handle on one problem, now I got some goddamn, like, steroided scavens coming out of the mountaintops. Leave me alone, freaks. All right, so this is gonna be kind of a trial by fire. Azag is going to attack Findal. I'm gonna put a speed buff on him and leadership on like you or something. Everything tells me that this is going to go terribly wrong, but if we have achieved, I don't know, bullet immunity, nuclear immunity with Azag, then this might go very, very right. Okay, Azag has this army with him, but really it's pretty much just Azag by himself. Gonna start the battle. Everyone is going to advance toward the enemies. Okay, people are dying already. Well, let's just go for it. Azag, I'm gonna give him a speed buff, and I'm gonna just try to bring him right down the center line here. As fast as we can, right into the middle. Oh! It's working! We're immune! We have, like, very good immunity. Not perfect, but very good immunity. Now they're nuking themselves? The elves are nuking themselves. Holy... Holy fuck, it's working. Azag just killed the entire enemy army by running at them. Now we're gonna wait for these reinforcements to arrive on the edge of the map. I can't believe he survived that. That was like 300
He is really hurt,
right to
though.
the face. Oh, let's wait for the rest of the... Yeah, here's what we want. The nukes are flying. Oh, he ducks under the nukes, and they nuke the people on the other side. Holy shit.
Oh, that's working amazing!
This is better than firing the nukes myself. I think I enjoy this more. So, the conclusion is, Azag not totally immune, but I can survive a good volley from, like, maybe 5 archers, which is more than you can say for most heroes. And believe me, Azag is a hero. And with that, I think we can actually take back Fyldorf. Yeah, nice. Okay, first major stronghold has been reclaimed for the Greenskins. Okay, with that taken care of, the southern front has been secured. Fyldorf is ours. No Wood Elf armies remain in the region. Now we just have to finish up the north, and then we can... I mean, I'm not going to wait. Azag is going right in there, but then we can launch a real full-scale invasion of the Wood Elves. Just a couple of auxiliary enemies that we might have to deal with. It's kind of unfortunate, but...
He's going to have to actually walk around the terrain and stuff, right? Like going... probably city by city to get into the forest, because all of these mountains and everything, I assume you can't just yeet over. That's gonna be another uphill battle, but I guess there's hope.
Generally, things are going quite fucking well. Okay, Flensburg. Okay, this is a battle in the north here. It's basically their main army versus whatever shit I've cobbled together, so let's just see what happens. Gonna try to get my scouts in these trees. Yeah, see, look at this.
Ooh.
There they are.
Ooh.
All the boys in the trees. That's why we have the scouts, so they die and not the artillery. Sometimes still the artillery dies, because Way Watchers have the same fucking range as goddamn trebuchets. It's normal. It's good. All the trebuchets are dead. We don't need them. God damn the Wood Elves. God damn them to hell, man. God, I shouldn't be... I got lucky. I think they nuked themselves, but I shouldn't be allowed to drive a fucking car. Like, my decision-making is not up to snuff. I know I mean, we're gonna lose this battle, and that doesn't look good on paper at, you know, end of the year report, but, when you consider the type of damage we've done to them, this is not so bad. Okay, turn 82. Azag, I'm just going for it. I don't care. This is a one-man mission. Azag just jumped the wall. Next turn, he's jumping again. He's going to go to the Crag Halls of Findal, and I'm going to start burning shit down. Good luck.
Oh, he can do that because he's a dragon, right?
Luck replenishing when the Crag Halls of Findal is just a pile of ash. And I'm pissing on it. Kemper bad. It's not enough that we have to deal with the goddamn Wood Elves. We just have all these shitty little side characters jumping in, taking my random settlements every turn. Okay, actually, that is the first turn I went in a long time without the Wood Elves attacking me. This is either very good news or very bad news. We will find out shortly. Okay, we're going to end the turn and see how many people show up to kill Azag immediately. This might be a very informative moment. All right, Azag, they didn't take kindly to him invading their territory, so Azag is being attacked now by 3 armies. I'm gonna fight this. I think this is where we're gonna find out if the video is going to end in 5 turns or in 50 turns. Because if Azag can't 1v9, it's not gonna be good. I know what the gameplay is like normally. It's not very fun, so I hope this works. There it is.
Oh, he's so low!
Oh, Azag, don't die on me, baby.
Him.
Not like this. Get out of there. You're better than this, Azag.
Don't let
them kill you. Oh, fuck. Alright, I gotta... Oh, no. Azag died. I mean... For one guy, we killed over 2,000 wood elves. Pretty good. If we just keep deploying Azag as like a continual suicide bomber, I think we can deal extreme damage to the wood elf infrastructure. Okay, so what I've learned from the first incursion into the wood elf territory is that they're vulnerable. Like, we can do this, but two, we're gonna need to take this area as kind of like a beachhead, I guess. We can recruit from Grimhold and then jump the mountains and go right into their territory. But
well, that's what I thought he was gonna have to do anyway, is like work his way in. I did not realize that the big guy could actually hop over the mountains, but it's just a time thing, right? It's just gonna take multiple turns, multiple rounds of just slamming your head against the wall and trying to get something to work.
Need to secure that. The good news is that should be like very doable since I have a lot of armies available in the south now. Okay, I'm going to take everyone that's available and start pushing towards Bristle Valley. We're going to need to go there, and then from there we'll push into Grimhold, and we will hold. All right, Operation Prevent Reggie's Suicide is well underway. We've now assembled a sufficient amount of units near Gristle Valley. We're going to go ahead and try to take that. Decisive victory, very nice. Okay. Got Gristle Valley. We're going to use this as a little recruitment hub. I'll get like a goblin thing there, and what we really need is Grimhold. The north continues to evolve in a direction that I do not like. I don't even know who these the red faction is, but they're putting all their chips into the north. They're sieging work bad. So the Empire's sieging work bad, and then the Wood Elves are trying to push through. All right, that's that's a problem unto itself. I'm gonna just kind of choose to not pay that much attention to it and hope that. Yeah, I don't know. Hope the auto-resolves go in my favor. Small issue that I'm now detecting. Treasury getting a little low. Treasury getting a lot
Lots
low,
of money lost per turn.
Either like lose.
I'm guessing that's what that is per turn, right? Or maybe that's like a debt or something? Not really sure. Yeah, per turn. Okay.
A lot of people or gain a lot of gold. So let's hope something good happens shortly. Okay, fantastic. We got Grimhold. Azhag is there. He's going to recover. He's going to recover from all the suicide bombings he did. And I'm going to global. It's kind of expensive. I'm going to global recruit some Wolf Riders into his army. Next turn, he's going over the top. Next turn, all these guys are going over the top, probably. All right. Well, this is it. We're pushing in the south. They're pushing in the north. This is going to be a massive collision of armies. Lots of ambushes set up to take out the first wave of invaders. Let's see how it plays out. Worked bad under siege. All right, I'm seeing the flags. Victories in our grasp. Very nice.
Ooh.
Okay, we've got Boris Todbringer and a bunch of half-dead armies. Come here, Boris. You brought me all the way out onto this shit-ass battlefield. Don't fucking run now, buddy. This is terrible.
Oh, he's trying to get his
disaster on all levels.
Reinforcements.
Dude. That was
Damn.
dreadful. Okay, after a series of very frustrating and stressful battles in the north, I believe we have defeated the Empire presence. What remains is the filthy. I guess there's still some Empire presence. I curse myself every single day that I somehow let Altdorf fall into the hands of Marienburg, which is usually like a completely nothing faction, but now fielding like 6 armies and attacking me every day. It fucking sucks. All right, let's try this again.
Ooh.
I'm gonna scrap up.
That's
these,
a big bulk of people.
Azag's going over. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 Wood Elf armies there. And that's to say nothing about the Faker's dozen. Come back here, man.
Those just showed up. Those weren't there when we started this plan, I don't think.
This is supposed to get easier over time. That was the cope I kept telling myself. Getting absolutely... I unironically spent like 10 hours of my life getting railed over and over again by Wood Elves, and I was like smugly smiling to myself. I was like, there's no way they can keep this pace up. They're gonna tire themselves out pounding my ass. Think again.
God.
My gate friend. Okay, this is it. This is the big one. 1, 2, 3, 4 Wood Elf armies attacking Azhag. I have reinforcements. There's some trebuchets, which are nice. But, I don't know. We'll see what happens, man. Okay. This is the big volley. Azhag rides through it like a champion. You can do it, Azhag. Keep going. Oh, he's fleeing. Fuck. I'm hoping that if we
Oh.
just keep throwing Azhag over the wall, and if he can keep doing stuff like this, like killing 3-4 stacks more or less by himself, then that should be reflected in the war in the north, and like maybe their armies start getting a little drained, right? I can't imagine how terrifying it must be to be like a wood elf who at least they probably have the perception of themselves like they're like peaceful, like tranquil creatures, and then every other day a fucking lunatic riding a dragon comes flying over this mountain screaming at the top of his lungs, and you're just blasting him with hundreds of nukes, and it doesn't really do anything. But eventually you do kill him, and he just comes back like 2 days later. It's some kind of a psychological horror at that point. Anyway, all that's to say Azhag's going over again.
Oh my days.
Now they're attacking Azhag. Yes, Azhag's getting his traditional welcome of 2 armies. Last time it was 3 or 4. Okay, we'll go for this. So, we're going to do the classic Azhag straight down the middle. I'll see how things evolve, and then if it's going well, I'll bring in the Wolf Riders to push the enemy. Azhag made first contact.
Oh my god,
it's going
it's
good. He
so
needs to push
laggy.
deeper, though. He needs to get real into the back line there, where all the good nukes are. But now this is good. Once they're firing on themselves, like left to right and front and back and stuff, they're just going to be nuking themselves constantly. It's going to be a nightmare for them.
Oh wow, when you back up, you can actually see.
Looks like everything's dead. Not gonna lie. I don't think this first batch of reinforcements even has ranged units, so I'm gonna try to just kill them with the Wolf Riders. Okay, they hit us with some magic, but it is, yeah, it's just melee units. It's just easy cleanup. So now for these last reinforcements, I'm gonna let them come in, and Azhag's just gonna drop right on top of them. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Classic. Everyone on the left nuked the right, and everyone on the right nuked the left, and then the Wolf Riders came in and finished it off. That's terrific. Azhag has seen better days. Still waiting to see if he's going to survive this one or not. But we won. For sure, we won. Okay.
Nice.
Azhag survived. Yeah. The Crag Halls of Findal are completely undefended, or like relatively undefended. I can take this Pyrrhic victory, and we are burning that motherfucker down. That feels good. So this is like one of the lesser Wood Elf factions. I don't even know your name. Gonna guess it's Findal. So that was their, I don't want to say it was their only territory. No, they have Dotternbach. If we take Dotternbach, that might actually be all of their territory. And if we do that, then I mean they're completely out of the game. And actually, Sly One Finger can go from Fildorf. Ah, shit.
You
we
got
killed her? We killed her on the auto-resolve? Dude, that should not have happened. Today is my lucky day, holy shit. We're gonna take this from them, and then from Wissenberg, we can aggress upon Dotternbach, and if we take that, I think, what the fuck's your name, Widrioth? We'll just die. Alright, Sly One Finger, you're going on a bit of a suicide mission, I'm not gonna lie. I need Dotternbach dead. Just that simple. There it is. We just took Dotternbach, and that finished off Widrioth. So that is one of the Wood Elf factions out of the fight. Some good news here. Yeah.
Oh, we're back. We're back. This is not a pleasant time.
Yeah, it looks like Parser Sartosa and Clan Scryer are starting to invade the Wood Elves. I'll take that. That's terrific. That is excellent. Okay, we're back. This is, I think, our 4th attempt at finishing turn 99. The game keeps crashing. I'm not sure if it's a Y2K thing, at turn of the century, or maybe it's Orion's like last desperate ploy to stop us from crushing his neck with our foot. Either way, I cannot lie, it sucks having to manually fight the same 4 battles over and over again. It makes me terribly angry. So as I'm progressing through this, I'll tell you a fun and maybe a little terrifying story. The other day, I was a little bit upset with myself because this godforsaken campaign is taking so long to complete, and it was putting me behind on other projects. And so I told myself, I was like, okay, Reggie, sometimes to be productive, you have to take some time off. You know, I know that sounds like a cope, but you have to recharge. So I forced myself to take a day off, and I was like, you know, I don't usually do drugs. I'm in Canada. I could. I don't usually do it, but let's just get a little bit of weed. Let's really chill out. Now,
Oh my god.
I didn't want to drive down to the weed store. Like, there's businesses that will deliver weed to you, so I just ordered some. I've never done it before, but let me...
There's DoorDash weed? No, I don't think that's what he's talking about, but that's the mental picture I got.
Let me tell you, it was the perfect experience. It was really great. I placed my order, and then like 20 minutes later, I got a phone call from an unknown number, and I answered, and it was just, "Hey, yo, brother, what's up? I got your stuff. Where you at? I'm gonna be out front in 20 minutes. aggressively Jamaican man. But anyway, the guy
awesome.
shows up. He parks out in front of my apartment, and I approach his car. It's blasting rap music. The window is half rolled down, and I approach it, and I find a morbidly obese black man with dreadlocks waiting for me. I give him a tip. I give him a little, $5, $10, and he's like, "My brother, thank you." And then he drives away. Now, the mistake I made was when you order, I picked up some edibles. Now, when you get edibles from a dispensary, like a government-run dispensary, they are regulated. So there's a maximum of 10 milligrams THC that can possibly be in the edibles. So, like, that could be a pretty big dose, but, like, you're not gonna go crazy off of that. I made the mistake of assuming that this mysterious black man was going to be adhering to government regulations.
Did you have the entire... You ate the entire thing without trying it, didn't you? You underestimated, thought it was gonna be okay, and you had the entire thing in one go. Dude, the very first time I had an edible, I hate myself. I had half of it, and I did not wait long enough. I'm like, oh, this is like not really doing anything, like a fucking idiot. And I had the other half, and let me tell you, the wrath that edible had on me for doubting it. I was like laying in bed because I went to bed like immediately after. I woke up. You know when you're like drunk, if you get drunk and like the room will like spin a little bit, I was laying on my back in a bed looking up, and everything, I felt like I was on a carnival ride. It was so bad. I hated every minute of it. That was the worst night ever.
When he dosed these edibles, and he was not, because I just had one. I almost had two, because I'm so used to them being very underwhelming in Canada. So I had an edible, and like 3 hours later, I was fucking rolling around on the ground, like borderline comatose. I was having other people's memories. I was basically in a psychotic episode. Like, it was really fucked up. It was not a relaxing day off. The worst part is I was like halfway through trying to cook some fucking ribs on the barbecue when it hit me. So I went from being like totally functional, like barbecue cook, to incomprehensible, like, lunatic. I'm amazed I didn't fucking fall into the barbecue grill and kill myself. But I checked the next day. I was like, I gotta figure out what the fuck happened to me. In case you're unfamiliar, a large dose of THC would be like 10 milligrams. These fucking things.
They like
these
hundos?
things were 50. I think
50.
if you could overdose on weed, I definitely would have. That was fucking nuts. Anyway, that was my day off, guys. So I spend 6 days a week getting my ass plowed in by Orion, and then on my one day off, I have like a literal psychotic episode. And then I come back to work. It was terrible, but that guy was great. He was the nicest drug dealer. Okay, fantastic. The wood elves are dead. Wow, we did it. We did it. Turn 100. Okay, and if we look at things here, the wood elves are... Oh, they're prime. They're prime for the stomping. Imagine them as a bucket of grapes, and I'm an obese man wearing steel boots, and I'm gonna make some wine out of them. Things in the north are, well, they've been better. I mean, there's a lot of Nuln people over here and Empire. There's a little bit of wood elves left. But look at this army by Durthu. This goes to show you how much we've impacted his ability to wage war. When we took Waterfall Palace, we destroyed it. So now his armies, he can't make armies out of basically anything other than trees, which they don't shoot nukes, so they're basically useless. So Durthu's like off the map more or less. Okay, going on to turn 101. Dude, I'm gonna be so happy when this is all over. I can't explain it. I feel like I've been on a goddamn emotional journey just to get to this point. I went on a fucking psychedelic trip, so it's all like lumped into this whole campaign, really. That's canon in this campaign now. Oh, these goddamn wood elves and their shitty little healing. Real men regenerate their health 10 at a time, okay? No more. That's the limit. If you regenerate more than 10 health per second, you're a freaky guy. You're a bad pervert. Just a little side story on that. Calling someone a bad pervert. I once worked with a man who came up to me, and he was seemingly just a normal guy, and he said, "Reggie?" I said, "Yes." And he said to me, he said, "I'm a bad pervert." And I said, what? Why are you telling me this, and what do you mean? And then he handed me a rubber band, like a gasket, but it was all like stretched out. It was probably the width of a Coke bottle. And he said, that's my cock ring. I want you to have it. All right.
Oh my great golly God. Reginald, what is your life? Honey, sweetie darling, what is this? What is your life?
So, recap here. Orion, I've taken out all of Orion's teammates, like, or at least I've neutered them very effectively. He still has... Oh, he's actually fighting Skaven. This is nice. He still has enough armies for this to be troublesome. I'm calling it. This is the last attack against the Wood Elves.
That's a lot.
Azag's going over the wall, and he's taking Dirtbalk with him, and we're finishing this right here and now. Okay, would you look at this? God damn. What's the battlefield look like? Oh, let's fucking do it. Let's do this.
Okay.
This might be the last big battle that we get out of the Wood Elves, so let's go for it. We have so many trebuchets. I think between all of the armies, this has got to be... That's 16 artillery pieces. So good luck meandering your way through 16 zones of fire, plus hidden archers, plus backup wolf riders. This is going to be a massacre. Oh man, the nukes are flying now. Now this kind of looks like overkill, like how many nukes are flying, but we really want to just completely coat the area in nukes because we don't know, some units could be invisible, so we'll just hit everything. You can see their armies like right at the edge there, like no one really wants to go any deeper. It's just a radioactive wasteland. The only people alive here are just dragons that are flying above the nukes and then a singular tree. Look at that, that's beautiful.
That's a lot of people.
Battlefield. They're all, I think the Wood Elves are
Well-seasoned?
gonna leave soon. Yeah, everyone's realizing the futility of this battle. That tree, he's shell-shocked. He doesn't know what to do. All right. That is a big win for the Greenskins, boys. We gotta take some pride in that. Okay, they come back for another attack. I'll take it. I'll just take the auto-resolve on this. If I'm not mistaken, there was like half a dozen armies, Wood Elf armies, and we just killed maybe 5 or 6, so this should be interesting to take a look at now. He's got about 1.5 real armies left. Oh yeah, this is gonna work just fine, boys. Now let's see if we can take back King's Glade. This is really his only army left. Let's go for it. Oh, okay, this is a tough one to reckon with. If we auto-resolve the Oak of Ages, the armies are basically fucked, but we kill a lot of people. Oh, wait, we could do this. It's a siege battle. They're just going to... Yeah. This is going to be ridiculous. Anyone else, when you're fighting any other faction in a siege battle, you're at like a massive disadvantage. But with the Wood Elves, they don't have siege towers, and they just sit in their fortress waiting for you. So we're just going to take like 20 minutes nuking them all to death. This is it. Set up some trebuchets, probably triple speed this. The trick is to go actually really slowly, which is funny because I put it on triple speed, but you just don't want to lose all your artillery to like a random dickhead that was hiding in a bush. What the fuck?
Oh no!
What the fuck just happened?
Well,
what was that? Jesus Christ, everyone's dead. Look, entire squads, entire platoons. Anyway, probably not going to show this whole battle because it's just going to be this. It's going to be us firing a ton of trebuchets, as if that's not every battle. I'm still beside my... I'm still... Oh, fuck. Oh, don't sit in the nukes, Azag. Ah!
no!
This has been the worst managed siege of all time. Okay, well, that went just
we don't talk
as
about
terribly as it could have.
We don't worry about that.
Yeah, so much for the last attack on the Wood Elves that didn't age very well. The only upside here is that, like, he doesn't have any more armies. It's just a bunch of half armies. So we both kind of ground each other to dust. I just need to rebuild some armies, and you know what? Fuck it. Everyone's going. The Skaven are handling things in the north. I'm calling everyone over here. Force march, get your asses down here. I don't care if you got 2 archers or 20. I need all hands on deck. I can't risk Orion rebuilding off the back of this generational fumble. Everyone's gonna come down to Grimhold, jump the gap, probably die painfully, but as long as you're killing Wood Elves, you're doing your job. All right, boys, we gotta get in there. We gotta get in there and go. He's starting to rebuild the armies, god damn it. We gotta grind them down. This is like, we can't lose our momentum here. We're gonna have a constant stream of armies going into the Wood Elf territory. I put 1 over this turn, and then I'll put 3 more next turn, and then 3 more after that. I think we'll be able to overwhelm them. Okay, Oglock the Orrible getting attacked by... This has got to be his last, like, real army. We're going to auto-resolve them out of existence. Very nice. Hoglock the Horrible getting attacked by his other last real army. Pyrrhic Victory. Oh,
Okay.
we're wearing them down, boys. Look at that. They're getting desperate. Orion shows up with like 5 people he found at the bus stop. Auto-resolve. What now? Wood Elf scum. All right, fellas, here we are. We've got a bunch of armies now down here. We're going to make a push for the Oak of Ages. And I'm not going to make the mistake of not accepting the auto-resolve this time. If I get an auto-resolve, I'm taking it. Okay, we're attacking. Heroic Victory, low casualty auto-resolve. Just take it. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Just take it. Take the 2,000 dead wood elves that it offers. Next turn, we're going there. Going down to King's Glade and burning that shit down. I'm just skipping all the notifications at this point. I don't care. People have to level up. It's civil strife, rebellions, doesn't matter. This is what matters right here. Ooh,
It's
do
very
I wish
close.
to intercept forces traveling using the world routes? You know, I think I do. I think I do want to pelt that guy with 500... Okay. They're freaking out. Everyone's trying to leave. Everyone's trying to bug out here. You're not getting any more battles out of me, Orion. You already had your, like, your one big, 6-army battle. You're just getting auto-resolved into oblivion, my friend. Oh, wow. He's got a couple of... They're all Dryad armies. This man's attacking me with, like, a zombie apocalypse of trees. A smile spreads across my face, a very evil smile, as I realize that Orion, I think he's out of tricks. I think he's just got one army left. Defending his home base, and we are going to drive straight into it, quite simply. Okay, valiant defeat. This is interesting. I'll take it. With the reinforcements, we'll be able to handle anything that they have. All right. The enemy's going to wait for their reinforcements. I think we'll probably wait for ours as well, so I'll just take all of these trebuchets and line them up in firing positions. Now, we wait for
That's a
reinforcements.
lot of coverage.
Oh, they're not waiting for their reinforcements. They're charging right at us. Okay, this will be interesting. Let's see how that works for you. I got the victory in our grasp notification pretty much immediately, so I'd say this is looking pretty good. He's just dodging everything. He's fucking He's
Neo.
dick-sucking and weaving on us. He's duck-dipping and dodging everything. This son of a bitch. Look at him. He's doing donuts in the fucking sky, and no one can hit this guy. He's making a fool of us. Damn you, Orthrolio. You bastard. You rat fuck. I've literally got like 20 artillery stations annihilating the entire landscape. Can't get him. Okay, we're hitting him now because I think he's trying to cast a spell on us. So he stood still. Perfect. All right, well that was a heroic last stand, Atrolio. But if you don't mind, I have some trebuchets I need to use. All right, this has been an absolute slog, a messy battlefield, very sloppy on all accounts. But the damage we're inflicting to them, even as we lose this, the damage that we're inflicting to them is so severe that I don't think that they're going to be able to recover from it. We forced them to charge through like 20 nuclear trebuchets. You don't simply come back from something like that. All right, that's gonna be a wrap for this battle, I think. We took out this army's dead, that army's dead. Basically, the only thing that's left is settlement garrison. Okay, now we move in for what is known as the finishing blow. And Azhag is gonna launch the final crusade here. Auto-resolve them out. Okay, good. Let's press on to attack the garrison directly. And it is with great honor and more than a little bit of sexual gratification that I am now burning King's Glade to the motherfucking ground. And with that, we have signified a successful Waaagh and also a complete campaign. We survived a world where the only projectiles are nukes and also a world where wood elves exist. Two very equally terrifying concepts, but I am glad that this is finally over once and for all. The wood elves, they exist in the countryside, but they're like basically feral at that point, so we don't care about that. I'm gonna go lie down on the floor for maybe 3 or 4 hours and just contemplate why I spent 20 hours doing this campaign. Well, there you have it. We've survived countless hours of nuclear Armageddon to accomplish our holy crusade against the Wood Elves. And as the radioactive fallout settles, we're left with a few questions. What happens now? Was all of this worth it? And of course, if I was to kidnap you and lock you in an abandoned house, how long could you survive on a diet of contaminated drinking water and sludge from under the sink? Honestly, I don't know. But I do know I need to uninstall this mod right now and lie down in a dark room. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
Okay. All right. Now, I'm used to Reggie's brand of chaos, but this was a very, very different level of insanity. I'm not quite sure, but I really hope that he gets some good mental rest after this, because that just seemed painful. Please, 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 please make sure you check out the original video. It'll be linked down below. If you like my video, make sure you like and subscribe so I can see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye.